if we talk about the scenario, global and Indian scenario means something like it's a really a good growth. Even 21 billion is gone up to maybe 35 billion. And yes, the potential is also there because the urban population is going to expand, because over 80% global population is going to live in urban area by 2050. And if the urban population is going to increase, then definitely the food requirement is going to increase, and it is going to be difficult in different kind of a situation to bridge that demand from the rural economy. So the potential is really high, not only the global, Indian also, but in India, most of the projects are in the initial stage, and most of the projects are struggling because of not that they are not doing the right thing. The lack of skill required for growing crop is the cause for creating that trouble, that the most of the project which are struggling. But like we also struggled at the initial stage because of the vendor who created the facility. There was a lot of things to be adapted at the initial stage, but now we are able to produce leafy vegetable, whether it is a winter or a summer, round the year. So that's the potential we have. Challenges is limited information. भाई आप गूगल में वीडियोस देख सकते हो, बट वीडियो में आपको वो पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती नहीं है कि जो आपके लिए स्किल सेट जरूरी होता है. So that knowledge you can gather from videos and all, but until and unless you start doing by yourself, you will not be able to develop your skill. So it is a very important thing that if you really want to overcome the challenge, you have to build your skill, your own skill. You have to be able to calibrate your own setup of hydroponic. Skill resources are limited. अगर इसमें भी कुछ skill resources मिल जाते हैं तो corporate can expand anyway, because पैसा लगाने वालों की कमी नहीं है, infrastructure develop करने वालों की कमी नहीं है. Only thing is the software, the growing technique, that is missing. The people who are operating in this agri sector, they are still living with their mentality of a traditional farming. और अगर traditional farming की mentality से आप hydroponics करोगे, तो always you are going to end up with a crash. High capital cost requirement is a further challenge for those who have a skill, because those like a corporates, they have a fund, they have a money, but they are lacking in the required skill. So the potential of this industry is going to be very huge, or future is a bright, but provided the skill set is induced. The product innovation is limited. So एक और भी चीज जो हम लोगों ने, maybe you guys have also observed, कि भाई हमारा जो एग्रीकल्चर का किसान होता है, जो ट्रेडिशनल किसान होता है, उसको सिर्फ पैदा करने से मतलब होता है, उसको उसके प्रोड्यूस को सजाने का उसके अंदर कोई विलिंगनेस नहीं होता. वो पैदा हुई, काट के सीधे मंडी में बेच आया. And the same produce is being packed and something like presented in a good way, and the people, the middleman, they are realizing the benefit. They are harnessing the benefit of the hard work of the farmers. So the challenge in hydroponic is that people who are entering or venturing in hydroponic, if they will compete with the producer, traditional farming producer, then there is a very little chance that he will succeed as a commercial venture. He need to do all those product innovation, and he have to present his product as per the customer requirement. And I'm just something assuring you, there are customer ready to pay a premium for the quality products, and then only you can succeed for a successful hydroponic project. So these are some challenges. I'll just skip this step to the plant of hydroponic project, because we are going to take up this in another session. Okay. So with this, I'm done with the today's lecture. I think I am in time, or I don't know. So now floor is open for any question.
आपको सजेशन वही है कि आपका जो एजुकेशन और आप कैसे हाइड्रोपोनिक में आए, वो आप ये सब ग्रुप में बताओ कि आपका क्वालिफिकेशन पीएचडी है एग्रीकल्चर फील्ड में, लेकिन हाइड्रोपोनिक अलग है, लेकिन प्रैक्टिस से आप आ पाएंगे तो उनको थोड़ा बेटर कॉमर्शियल लेवल या वो साइड लेवल में जाना है तो पता चलेगा। क्योंकि बेसिकली अभी क्या है, मैं जो ऑब्जर्व कर रहा हूँ 4 महीने से लॉकडाउन में मेजोरिटी हाइड्रोपोनिक कोर्स और एडवर्टाइज वो सब सोशल मीडिया मार्केटिंग रहता है, लेकिन एंड यूजर को पता नहीं चलता है, फेसबुक हो या कुछ भी हो। तो बहुत सारे ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट में ट्रेनिंग करके ये पार्टिसिपेंट को पता नहीं चल रहा है कि कैसे जाना है। आप एक नॉर्मल एनएफटी या पाइप लेके बनाओ, 2 बार अलग अलग प्रोडक्शन लो, उसके बाद कॉमर्शियल जाओ, तो वो थोड़ा डीपली आप ये पार्टिसिपेंट भी है मेरे को भी समझाएंगे तो उनको उनका लॉस ऑफ पेमेंट नहीं होगा।
Yep. Yeah, thank you Dharmen for your input. Yes, definitely एक अच्छा input है धर्मेंद्र की तरफ से। मेरा जो अपना सफर हाइड्रोपोनिक्स का है, that is really interesting one, and you will be surprised कि जब सबसे पहली बार हमने शुरू किया था हाइड्रोपोनिक्स, वो कैसे शुरू हुआ। मैं my family settled, me and my family settled in Delhi, okay, and I opted for one project in Africa, and because of the health issue I was forced to come back in India, and you can understand for a professional getting a job is really difficult in Indian scenario, and that too is if I'm just coming from a package of Africa, so it was becoming difficult. So I opted for whatever I got. So I joined this NHRDF, National Horticulture Research and Development, as a joint director, and then after that I just something like gave up with the politics of that government kind of institution, and I opted for again the fertilizer industry, and got an option to work with the Nagarjuna. That is in Hyderabad. So my family was settled in Delhi and I was in Hyderabad, and we took a cautious call कि भाई या तो हमारी wife is also working, so if you will get an option to get a job in Hyderabad, you come here, or if I'll get an option, then I'll come back to Delhi. And with that objective, I just joined this Hyderabad fertilizer company. And one fine day, a short message on my LinkedIn from a senior executive from a corporate. We are planning a hydroponic project. Will you be interested? That was a short message. And honestly telling you guys, at that time, I was not aware on literal meaning of hydroponics. कि भाई इसका मतलब क्या होता है? So I started Google it out, and I just something like read about all those things, that what is hydroponic. I got a little idea that okay, it is something related to farming only, but it is a really high tech kind of a farming. That I just responded, yes, of course I will be, because Delhi में मुझे वापस आना था, and opportunity was in Noida. My interaction was in Bangalore with that senior executive, and he was satisfied with my kind of input and interaction. Then he organized my interaction with the chairman of a company. And after a 1 hour of a discussion, we had a total of around 1.5 hours of a discussion. But after a 1 hour of a discussion, the chairman and his son, both were the part of, means that senior executive, chairman and his son. These were the 3 guys who were present in that interaction. He has asked, hey, Praveen, you have any exposure or experience of this protected cultivation or a hydroponic? So I honestly said, no, I never had any exposure of this protected cultivation or a hydroponics. But I'm sure enough, based on my basic knowledge of farming, I am confident enough to handle this project. And with that, my journey started. I never went through with any training like you guys are getting all those leverage that you are getting something like exposure to an experienced person. I never had an option, because 15 years back, you can imagine what was the situation of hydroponics. And that project also I handled from a 0 to a level where all the crops were healthy, and in a 4 acres of a greenhouse, and we managed to successfully produce the saffron also. So as Dharmen mentioned, that it is not the rocket science. It's a very, very common sense kind of attitude you need to adopt while practicing the hydroponics. Simple सा फंडा है कि आप जब भी पौधा लगाओ उसको देखते रहो. आप जितनी बार, वैसे अगर हॉबी पर्पस के लिए कोई घर में कर रहा है, जब आपको मौका लगे आप अपने पौधे के पास आज घूम के आओ. अगर सब कुछ सही होगा आपका पौधा हैप्पी होगा, और जब तक आपका पौधा हैप्पी है तो आप समझ लो कि आप सही दिशा में जा रहे हो. और जैसे ही पौधे में कहीं पे कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम दिखाई दे, then you start searching that what is the cause, then start googling out, start finding out the reason. Even I'll share one experience of my first project, also from the traditional farming background, and they applied the urea for the rose plant, and within a week time we lost 100% plants. Means all the plants died. I was trying to understand why this has happened, and you will be amazed. I got the answer from a Google itself. Even the Google has given me a sum, and then a book has clearly given me an indication that what has happened. Because the urea is a amide fertilizer, और वो जब हाइड्रोलिसिस होता है तो उसको पौधा जो होता है वो नाइट्रेट के फॉर्म में ही एब्जॉर्ब करता है नाइट्रोजन. नाइट्रोजन का जो सोर्स है, नाइट्रोजन इज द एसेंशियल एलिमेंट ऑफ प्लांट, एंड वो तभी एब्जॉर्ब करता है या तो अमोनियम फॉर्म में होता है या वो नाइट्रेट फॉर्म में होता है. एंड दिस प्रोसेस इज अ मल्टी स्टेज प्रोसेस कि अमाइड से अमोनिया गैस, अमोनियम से फिर NH4 बनता है जो कि अमोनियम जो एब्जॉर्ब कर सकता है, अमोनियम से नाइट्राइट बनता है, एंड नाइट्राइट से नाइट्रेट बनता है. ये प्रोसेस जो होता है वो माइक्रोबियल एक्टिविटी के साथ होता है, तो माइक्रोब्स आर इन्वॉल्व इन इट. एंड अगर एक प्रोसेस की जो नाइट्राइट का लेवल है वो 50 ppm से बढ़ा, it become a toxic, और that has happened in that growing system कि यूरिया उन्होंने अप्लाई किया और नाइट्राइट का लेवल जो है बढ़ गया 50 ppm से ज्यादा, मे बी 200-300 हो गया, and that has killed the plant. So again, I'm just why I'm sharing this experience. This is a very, very simple technique. It is not a rocket science. Only thing is you need to be vigilant, and आप अपने पौधे को देखते रहो, और अगर हैप्पी है तो सब कुछ सही चल रहा है, and नहीं हैप्पी है तो उसका try to find out the cause. So it is not that tough, but yes, it required a skill. Yeah. So there are two hand raised. So I will ask Rajani to just go ahead with her question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, in mushroom growing में हमने पढ़ा था जो 2 years old cow dung है, वो जो fertilizer होता है, it is dead. तो क्या उसको भी मीडियम बना सकते हैं, क्योंकि कोकोपीट हमारे नॉर्थ में तो बहुत कॉस्टली पड़ता है.
See, Rajani, madam,
Rajni, I am Rajni. Rajni.
Okay, the spelling is that Rajni. So Rajni ji, जो main आपका समझने की जरूरत है, what does it mean the dead? You know, dead doesn't mean that उसमें nutrient supply करने का potential नहीं है. Dead means because see, जो आप कभी पता नहीं, I don't know you belongs to a rural area or urban area, आप अगर देखो तो वो डंपिंग होती जहाँ फार्म यार्ड मैन्योर बनता है. अगर आप उसमें जिस समय वो प्रोसेस हो रहा होता है, जब समय फर्मेंटेशन होता रहता है उसका प्रोसेस, आप अगर उसमें हाथ डाल दो ना, हाथ पूरा आपका जल जाएगा.
जी जी.
Dead means what? The heat has gone, means the जो कंपोस्ट की हीट जनरेट करने की जो कैपेसिटी होती है वो खत्म होती है, ना कि न्यूट्रिएंट सप्लाई करने की कैपेसिटी खत्म होती है. सो दैट्स हाउ व्हाट आई सेड कि जब भी आप हाइड्रोपोनिक करोगे आपको इनर्ट ग्रोइंग मीडिया लेना है जिसमें कि कोई न्यूट्रिएंट सप्लाई करने का पोटेंशियल नहीं हो. बट द डेड फार्म यार्ड मैन्योर या कंपोस्ट इज हैविंग we'll go to Harry. You have some question.
Sir, Dr. Praveen, I have just two questions.
Yeah.
Number one, how much the minimum area would be required for putting the plants, the project, and putting a project in, like say, the roof of it would be require a vendor, or we can do it ourselves?
Okay. See, both the questions. One is somehow you asked me that what is the optimum size of hydroponic project. So there is no straightforward answer for that question. It depends on your crop and market. Suppose your profitability is coming out of maybe 1,000 square meter. Like I have a 2,000 square meter greenhouses, 2 different greenhouses, and we are getting a decent return out of that. So it all depends on, say for example, मैं आपको एक example बताता हूँ कि आपने strawberry indoor या something like protected में कर रहे हो, जबकि आप strawberry को maybe 3,000-4,000 रुपए किलो बेच सकते हो. और अगर आप उस तरीके का प्रोजेक्ट लगा रहे हो तो maybe it's something like 100 square meter with multi-layer is going to work out. But if you're going for a lettuce, maybe lettuce is something like a half an acre is the minimum size. So it depends on your market. It depends on your crop and how much you are realizing out of that for the commercial one. Yes, if you are planning for doing a commercial project, so first project, the pilot project, because never start with the commercial launch of your project. Always start with the pilot, test it, validate it, and then multiply. So first pilot project should be with a vendor who is already exposed and have an experience. And followed by that, once you get that pilot project done and operational means successfully, then maybe you can opt for your own installation of the whole thing. It is not a rocket science, because you yourself is going to do your hobby hydroponic for your home.